Just making sure this thing got set up and everything. That's the only thing.
Is it?
I haven't streamed in so long.
Is it live?
Yeah, I pressed it already. But you always gotta like test it when you like doing it. There we go.
You live, baby, for the second time in your life.
Oh, there we go. See. There we go. Cause the thing, like, cause sometimes when you like streaming and stuff,
Wait, they're gonna be like, "Why are you watching yourself?"
I don't care. I mean,
Everybody, come on, ask him why. Ask him why he's watching himself.
It's not like I've done this like many times. Like
He's
it's been a minute.
with himself,
It's been a minute. I'm just making sure I'm good to go. Let me where we at? I gotta like send it to my community tab and everything. That's all. Damn, where's the share button? It's the only thing. Hold on, let me go to the other thing. But yeah, man, we live here, man. Like, if y'all want to call, ask us some questions, or if you want to type it in the chat, doesn't matter either way. Especially if you're trying to keep it anonymous, we don't care. It's been a minute since I've been live on YouTube, so here we go. Okay, there we go. Share. There we go.
It's free with the Experian app. Download it today.
As you can see, there are two peas in a pod hooked to their electronics.
Talking about two peas in the pod.
As I sit here like, okay, what we gonna do, guys?
Cause like the reason why I'm doing this is because I'm making sure the volumes and stuff is all good. Cause it be times when you like live stream, like, and then you go back and see the video, you're like, dang, my volume was off or something. So you just double check.
That sounds like an amateur for me, but okay.
I am still an amateur.
Oh, I thought you were a pro.
Yeah. No, I'm not no pro.
You know what baby's saying?
What?
How do we get cue ball on this thing?
Oh, my brother? I don't know. I mean, if I hope he's not working. Oh, that's me. That's my little what's up, guys. So I was making sure whenever anyone chats on YouTube, I can see it. Yeah. So that's what I'm doing. I'm testing everything. So everything looks good to go. So man, if y'all got any questions, yes, that number does work on the screen. This the 1703-931-6962. Yes, it will call my phone. And if you got anything you want to say, any questions you want to, ask us, if you want to talk to us, whatever, we'll put you on speaker, whatever. You ain't got to give us your name or nothing like that. We don't care, unless you want to, but you can even say like where you from or whatever. So if you want to talk to us, we appreciate it, but it's all good. Man, because, you don't see a lot of people doing that though, like where you can actually like call them in, if they got any issues they want to talk about, or just to say what's up, like it's not like we go live all the time. But I was thinking about like one time every weekend or every other weekend.
So how you feeling about this, baby?
Huh?
How you feeling? Tell everybody I'm teething again. I'm getting some new teeth, so I'm in a little bit of a grumpy mood. I'm not my happy self, so you have to excuse me.
Exactly.
So we have some questions that people have sent, and one says, who is your celebrity crush?
My celebrity crush? Man, I mean, okay, it used to be Halle Berry. If you want to go back, like old actress, that's been doing well her whole career. But like current one, gotta be, I don't know, like I like Cardi B. Some of the things that she do I like. Some of the things that she do I don't like.
Thought he was gonna say Jennifer Lopez.
She cool too. I
Did
mean,
you know that she's gonna be 50 this year?
really?
Yeah, she was
does
on
not-
Ellen the other day, and
She does not look.
she was
it.
talking about how her and A-Rod are gonna have to do something special because it was her 50th. Yeah.
She does not look 50.
No, when she said that, I was like, what? I thought you were
Yeah,
like
I'm
in
like,
your
what in the
30s.
What? Like, that's crazy. Man, like, I don't know. Like, she looks like 30 something, early 40 something. Something like that.
I was gonna say early 30s, but that was just me. So for me, it was always Adam Sandler because I loved his sense of humor.
Mm-hmm.
But now I would kind of have to go with
Yeah, I'm curious to see what you're gonna say.
So I have two.
Okay, who are these two?
Definitely Preacher Lawson.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
pretty
'cause
hot.
You
these
always
days.
talk. She always talk about Preacher Lawson like all the time. Like we saw him at the Funny Bone. She was like wilding out when we saw him.
I was not wilding out. Have you ever
Preacher
watched Wilding Out?
Preacher Lawson. Oh my god!
That
every
was
time
not
we like,
me. Like
every
no.
time we watch it on AGT.
I'm very low key. I'm very judgmental. I expect the highest from him, and when I don't see it, I call it. But then I'm like, oh my god, he's really good.
Mm-hmm.
And then he tears off his shirt.
Yeah, that's what happened in the last episode of AGT. So she was excited.
So my other person is Trevor Noah.
Of course. As you can see, she likes black guys, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Nah, he cool. He cool. I mean, he like, if you're into politics and everything like that, like, he makes it that, you know, funny and understandable and everything like that. He was on, I think, CBS or Good Morning America today or whatever, and he was talking about some things.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they had him today, so.
So I don't know if
pretty
you guys
cool.
noticed, but they were all comedians.
Yeah,
So even though it went white, black, they were all comedians.
you silly. So you just like comedians.
No,
So
actually, it went white, black, caramel.
Really? Talking about white, black, caramel.
White, black, caramel.
Of course he's gonna be caramel. It's like a mixture of everything. Like when we go to the mall and everything like that, they'd be like, "Oh my god, you have a cute baby," and everything like
Yes,
that.
we know. Please don't get close to him. Yeah, we are that parent that's like, oh, you're trying to look at my child? Whoop!
Yeah.
With the shade.
Dude, like, man, like.
We've had people literally ask us if they could hold him or if they could touch him. We've had people when we're walking with a stroller move, like, you know how when they're babies they have the connectors so you can't see in there. Oh yeah, we've had people like, it's like, I'm assuming, and I might be making a fool of myself for assuming, but it's probably because of our mixture that they want to see what the baby's like. But it's like, come on, that's personal space. Get out of town.
Yeah, if I have my stroller covered up, don't be going behind me or whatever and like lifting up the stroller to see what's up. Hey, what's up? It said if I'm from Russia, I can call. Give it a shot. I mean, they said it should work, you know, internationally. So give us a call. I got my thing ready. So. Hopefully you can, hopefully it'll work.
Come on, we want to hear somebody from Russia.
Yeah. All we can do is just give it a shot. If it doesn't work for any reason, if you got a question or something, just type it in the chat, and then we can chat, like, you know, we'll talk about whatever you want to talk about. It's all cool. No worries. What you been up to? Was it ID Official Pro? What's been good? So, I forgot what we were talking about. Oh, we were talking about the stroller.
It started with a celebrity question that we had. And then the other one that we have is something you can't live without.
Something I can't live without? Oh, I can't live without the family.
Oh, how
That's
sentimental.
an easy question. She was like, you better say that.
No, because he stole mine. So am I supposed to say something different? Like,
right.
I can't live without air and water.
Air and water, shelter.
And a roof over my head.
Right.
Definitely my family. I love my family too.
Family goes a long way, man.
You don't have family, you know, like, you lose a lot of, like, everything.
Yup. Love is power, family is power, all that. It says you love Marvel. Yeah, we're huge Marvel and DC fans. We got
you can see our background? Yeah.
We got the
I told
Marvel
him the
poster.
other day that probably no other woman would really let them have their living room like that.
So I do appreciate the fact that she lets me put those, masks up and posters.
I definitely was the one that came up with a mask.
We got a Spider-Man pillow. We got a Wonder Woman pillow.
We do.
Yeah, man, we can't.
And let me tell you, does this baby love the Spider-Man pillow?
Oh, yeah.
Like, he stole that, immediately.
Like, we can't wait for Captain Marvel to come out. Even though a lot of people are skeptical about it.
And he actually got his dad another mask.
Yeah, he got me a Spider-Man mask.
For Valentine's Day.
Yeah, so I got to figure out
it's hot,
where to put it up and everything like that.
How.
Is there
I graduated head of my class.
Oh, there you go. We found it.
Hangout coming through.
Watch out, coming through.
It's web slinging time.
You got that for Dada, didn't you?
I like it. Yeah, huge Marvel fans. There are still a couple Marvel movies that we need to still see. Like, we need to see, Into the Spider-Verse.
So see, we had a little bit of a problem where we would see them as soon as they came out, and then I'm not saying he interrupted our plans, but he became to a point where we knew that if we tried to take him to the movie theater, he might miss act and people might not appreciate that.
Right.
So sometimes we've chosen videos where, it might be something I might not be interested in, but he's interested in, and he goes, and vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
So, right now we're, especially in the teething stage, anybody that has an infant that's teething understands that, you can't, they're unpredictable.
Right, like, you gotta have everything ready. Like, make sure you have your milk, food, the diapers, wipes, cloths. If
An
he
extra
pukes.
thing of clothing.
Like, one time we was watching, I think, Infinity War, and he puked all over the place, and it was crazy.
And then you have this one who likes to steal the diapers and wipes instead of going and getting them when we're in the apartment. So,
what's up, Brian Harkin? He said, react to Thanos deserve to win essay video. Oh yeah, definitely. We will check those out. Yeah, if you guys request reaction videos in the live stream, it's all good. We will check them out after the live stream and later on in the day. We don't care if you request it. I know some YouTubers they don't request reaction videos during the live stream, whatever.
No, we want to hear from our followers.
Yeah,
we want to know what you guys want.
Whatever. You wait, Avengers Endgame. Once Avengers Endgame come out, we in there. We gonna reserve our tickets.
So actually, the very first movie that our baby saw was Avengers last year.
Yep.
That was the very first one
and
he ever went to.
He was a couple weeks old, right?
Yeah, he was sleeping, but that was the first one he went to.
Yep. And now he's all into it. He saw a bunch of movies with us.
Yeah.
Behaving a little bit better, but then sometimes he get cranky.
Like Kevin Hart, I think Kevin Hart just got him all hyped up because that school one, he would not sit still for.
Was it Night School?
Yeah,
I think that's what it was.
Kevin Hart, any comedian that's loud and obnoxious gets him all worked up, and he wants to be loud and obnoxious with them.
He said, "I never watch trailers of movies I'm going to see." So I understand why sometimes the trailers can give off a lot of information or too much information. So yeah, some people they just want to be extra surprised.
And then there is some that I've noticed that not ones that we watch, but in some trailers they may get your hopes up, and then you go and see it and you're so you put the best part in the trailer.
Right.
Why?
Right, there be some parts that's in the trailer but not in the movie.
Right.
Things like that. Or sometimes they change up the coloring. So it was a tragic thing that happened in the whole DC Universe thing with the director and everything like that. But when it went from one director to the other director, the coloring in the background from the trailer was different than the actual movie.
Yeah, I mean, it's a different person's view of it. Yeah.
Right, and then when Thor Ragnarok came out, there were some green screen effects that was in the trailer that wasn't in the movie. So,
right.
I mean, they listen to fans. When trailers drop, fans one time they was complaining about Thanos being too blue or something like that. Like they had to keep changing up how Thanos looked.
Well, they better not say that about the genie because he's
Right,
definitely blue.
Right, so yeah, if you guys haven't seen Aladdin, the special look trailer, yeah, like Will Smith.
He really blew.
Exactly.
Yeah, we have some more questions.
And then they had pictures of him being compared to like Avatar and a bunch of other like blue characters. Like the blue character from Guardians of the Galaxy.
I thought he was gonna say Smurfs.
That too. They had the Smurf on that too. Any blue character, they had him.
Okay, we got a bunch of questions.
So what's some other ones? Okay. Okay, it says.
You might have even missed some.
I think I did. Like, okay, I never watched trailers and movies. Okay, would you like to see Ultron's Avengers Endgame? Ultron's Avengers Endgame. So he's saying like, a remix of Avengers Endgame, but having Ultron as the head boss instead of Thanos. I mean, that'd be fine too. That'd be awesome. Man, they have mini trailers before. They have mini trailers before trailers. So they have like special look trailers, teaser trailers and stuff like that. I mean, because sometimes they have that so they can get feedback from the fans before they have the final project.
Yeah.
And then
like they'll be like mini, and then you'll be like, I wanted more.
Exactly.
Usually we'll be in the reaction of that one, like the mini ones, and I'll be like, I want more, and he'll be like, it's just a mini, and I'll be like, I don't care, I still want more.
Right. Because they gave us a 30-second trailer for the Super Bowl Avengers Endgame, and we was like, really, that's it? But that was like $5 million that they had to pay for those little clips.
I mean, because it's the Super Bowl,
right.
Like, it's the Super Bowl.
You expect it to come out of bank for that stuff. So.
Like, I mean, so.
I mean, $5 million to
from
Marvel
New England,
is nothing.
I didn't mind watching the Patriots play, but really, it's the commercials that are the best part. That's the best part,
yeah.
Like,
a lot of people
about the Super Bowl,
like the Bud Light, or Budweiser, or whatever, and then the Pepsi with Cardi B and a bunch of other ones. They were pretty good. They were pretty cool. I don't even watch breaks. If there's a break on the TV, I turn over. So he's saying when there's a commercial on TV that they change from station to station. That's pretty much.
I mean, maybe that's what he meant.
I mean, we barely watch TV. We mostly watch like Netflix and.
Yeah, we really don't watch a lot of TV in this house. Like, we don't have cable.
Right, we just use the antenna that you get from like Walmart or whatever.
We have like a satellite
thing. Yeah, and
but we don't have
the basic
cable
channels,
or anything. Like, we don't
save a lot of money.
Even when he's not here, like the TV isn't really on.
Right, like when I'm watching like basketball and football games or whatever, I just stream it through Facebook or like any other online stuff, and I get the stuff for free. Like, you don't even need NBA League Pass to watch all the games. Like,
and you can binge watch whatever you want on Netflix. So.
If you haven't heard of it, it's this website called Ripple.is. It's RIPPLE.is. If you can access that website, it takes you to like live streams of like NBA games, baseball, college games, or whatever. Like, I'm gonna be watching it today to see the NBA skills challenge or whatever they got going on. This the All-Star weekend. So tomorrow is the All-Star game. So I'll make sure I'll be watching.
He's big into basketball, guys. Like,
so make sure y'all use that if you like don't have access to.
No. Let's time out there. So this kid, he will watch the basketball game and then he'll watch 20 reactions to the basketball game afterwards.
Right. So I watched the game, right, and then like if you haven't heard of the YouTuber called Opera Syverson, and then like you got
who is like a very well respected YouTuber, but his
laugh is like
so
funny.
Annoying.
It's so funny. Like, but some like is. And
then he just went to Dubai though, like so.
Oh yeah, he did. He has the money. Like he does.
He come
YouTube
back
all
and
the time.
You had to respect him though, because he had just come back from Dubai and he was exhausted, and you could tell that he was exhausted, but his fans wanted him to do a reaction to some game that happened while he was in Dubai, and he still did it before he went to sleep. So I mean, you have to respect him because he is there for his fans.
Right.
But so don't take me wrong when I say that if you like him, but his laugh is just out of this world.
I think it's funny. Like,
I mean, yes.
I'm a goofball myself, so I can relate. So, like, even when I be doing my reaction videos, I be
You're
like
a
goofy.
goofball.
Yeah, I'm goofy. I'm goofy.
If people in the civilian world knew that, they wouldn't think you were a goofball.
They would think I was just some serious dude that's just always like by the book.
So that's
like,
another thing. Is like if we go out and people know him like outside, they'll be like, and then they see him on YouTube, they'll be like,
"There's two different people."
Like his professional world and then his YouTube world.
Yeah.
And he'll be like, well, on YouTube I get to be myself.
Exactly.
You know, when I'm professional, I can't.
That's what I like about YouTube is that you could just be yourself, and then like you ain't gotta be all like, you know, walk around like you got a broom up your butt. You know what I'm saying? Like all stuck up and everything. Like,
and who wants to be yourself, like that? Like, you know? Really?
Just relax. Like I'm able to go live with my family and just talk about things, talk about issues. People got questions they want to ask us, you know what I'm saying?
What you doing, little man?
So, what's up? What else?
Okay, there's a lot of questions here.
Also, Into the Spider-Verse had trailer-only content. Okay, that's a good thing to know. We got to make sure we check that out.
What?
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, they said it was a good movie. The soundtrack was good. You know, Post Malone had one of the songs on there.
Yeah, we got to check that out. I mean, so is it still in theaters? Because it might not be as packed anymore.
No. It was in theaters during the Christmas holiday. So yeah, so we might have to catch it.
Well, is it on Netflix yet?
I don't think so.
Is it in Redbox?
I don't know. We'll have to find some link. You know, they got Kodi and TTV and all that other stuff. Terrarium TV, you know, stuff like that. You can stream it and stuff. So we'll check it out. I mean, if I don't know, like some movie theaters do have like. You know,
Spidey sense.
Like if there's like some of them are playing Black Panther again.
You falling asleep on us?
You better not be falling asleep, boy. You falling asleep? He like
you guys would have laughed. He was so tired earlier that he fell asleep, and when he fell asleep, his feet were still out, and he just went like that's how he fell asleep. He was so tired.
So here's a question for you: who do you think will win AGT Champions?
So I've been following this like big time. So if anybody has seen our reactions, they know my top favorite, because I tell them all the time, is definitely Angelica Hale. We all know that. Preacher Lawson, Susan Boyles, and Ketchy.
And Darcy Lynn.
No. I don't care if she's a wild card. No. No. So I've been watching AGTs on YouTube, and this could be like, this is just my method. You know, I'm sure there's more science than my simple logic. But Preacher Lawson and Angelica Hale are the top two people. Now, I also saw a post from somebody that said they were at finals, and Angelica Hale was like 5th, and then Preacher Lawson wasn't even on there, and I was like, this can't be with them watching it. Like, I don't think that was a very...
They didn't have Preacher Lawson listed anywhere?
No. I don't think that's a very... I think they said the opera singer was first place, and then somebody else was in... It might have been the musician people.
Deli Games.
And Shin Lim was in like 3rd. Yeah. So I think it was something like along that lines. Don't quote me. But anyways, I don't think that was a very reputable like person.
Yeah,
because
incredible, yeah.
when you watch it, you know, Preacher Lawson and Angelica have like, I think they both had 2.5 million yesterday views.
Yeah.
And then
everyone else had like
is like in the 1 million.
Right.
So for me, I want one of them. I'll be happy if either of them. I love Angelica Hale.
Yep.
I love Preacher Lawson. If I had to choose one, I would choose Angelica Hale.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Even though I know Preacher Lawson would hate to lose to another
young girl.
Yeah,
because he said last time he actually lost to Darcy Lynn and Angelica Hill, because he came like 3rd or something like that. So,
but you know, like even if he won, I would still be happy. It's not even if he won; like he deserves it just as much as the others. So, if either of those win, I think we're gonna be in that area of one of those two. I could be wrong.
Yeah. It said Will Smith reminded me of Paul Giamatti in that one movie where those kids turn into pool water blue. Ha! You talking about Will Smith being Genie, reminding him of that. That's funny though. Like, Will Smith just looks funny as the
I don't know.
genie,
I hope they fix it. Like, I just don't.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan.
Yeah, like they gotta
like,
do something about it.
His head isn't proportioned to his body, and like
it's like they put the Rock's body with his head.
Don't really like the color blue that they have.
That the one that they had, yeah. Like it's not the right shade or something.
No, I feel like it should be more like a Smurf blue opposed to a
the whatever blue they had.
I don't know what that is. What pigmentation you call that?
I mean, I think Will Smith is the right person to do it.
Yeah,
but they
I'm
just
not
gotta
saying that.
fix
I'm saying
it up.
as far as the looks, they really gotta work on that.
But you're never gonna replace Robin Williams. Like he's iconic voice actor for Genie. Like no one's gonna be able to top that.
Yeah.
So I think it would be cool if Steve Rogers raises, I don't know what this is, and Tony Stark creates Prime Armor. I mean, that'd be cool. We just going to see, man. Like it's a lot of theories that you can even come with, like as you're watching through the whole MCU, like things you can predict that's gonna happen in the next movie, and then sometimes it happens, and sometimes it just doesn't happen. Like people speculate that Rescue is gonna be Pepper Potts, and she's gonna come rescue Tony Stark in space. But some people speculate that's gonna be Captain Marvel, you know. And then all of a sudden we watch it, and then it's like somebody else. He's asleep. You falling asleep, buddy?
He just looks mad.
Why are you mad? You want to give him one of those thingies? You hungry or something?
I don't think he's hungry.
He's just chilling, hanging out.
He just doesn't feel good today.
Yeah.
That's all.
Oh, one.
And he don't like these as much as he likes the strawberry one.
What's this one?
This one is banana, mango, and pineapple. It's called Truly Tropical Blend.
Okay.
Has fruits and vegetables, so there's probably even more into that.
All right, some of these questions. Also, I see the Zelda shirt. Thoughts on Link's Awakening on Switch? So I play almost like all the Legend of Zelda, games and things like that, and I like them all. I like the fact that they did the upgrades on the graphics. I could see myself playing it. It's like one of those, like especially since the Switch is portable. Like if I want to play a game on at the airport or something like that.
Are they asking if you play the Switch?
No, like, well, that or like, what's my thoughts on?
He definitely plays the Switch.
Right. And they said my thoughts on the trailer of the Link's Awakening game. That was.
Have you done a reaction to it yet?
Yeah, I did. I did a reaction to Link's Awakening on my gaming channel. It's called Janker Gaming. So if you haven't subscribed to that channel as well, go subscribe to that. I just dropped it like a month ago, or the channel started about a month ago, and I did the trailer reaction like last weekend or whatever day it came out. I did the trailer reaction to it. So make sure I go check that out. I'm a huge Link fan, Zelda fan, all that stuff. I play Tekken. I still gotta finish. I gotta start playing Resident Evil 2. Like I bought it when it came out. And I still just need to start playing it because I had work and everything, other obligations I had to fulfill.
Work? What's that?
Do you think Angelica Hill will win Champions? Yeah, we think Angelica Hill will win.
It's either gonna be Angelica Hill or Preacher Lawson. I mean, one or the other. I'm pretty tied with them.
It said if you have YouTube Prime, Wayne is a dope show. I heard that Wayne was pretty cool. We don't have YouTube Prime, but we might get it and watch it. Also,
yeah, what is it, like $2.99, $5.99? Yeah. How much is it? Tell us.
$4.99 probably, something like that. I know it's cheaper than Netflix, because Netflix is like $7.99.
It's almost free, as the Hodge Twins
right. Hodge Twins. They'd be like, "Oh, hey, check out our exclusive videos, $2.99,
unfiltered videos, practically free."
What else? Angelica Hill will win. I'm praying. Yeah, we all praying. Hey, well, I didn't even mention some of these guys. So yeah, we got Zeem83 and then Fernando Ocasio. Hopefully I said those right. I didn't even recognize them.
So as far as Angelica Hill, the reason why I feel like she might win over Preacher Lawson is because it's not just Angelica Hill. Like, Angelica Hill does so much for the community, and being that age and being able to say, this is what I want to do with my money, not my parents' money, it's an amazing thing. And, you know, you have to take all... I know it's the competition and that's... Well, so, you know, like, think of... He was already awesome. Think of how awesome he is now just from that experience.
Exactly. And if you guys want to, try to give that number a call. We also, like, we tested it out. It works for us. But we got people from different countries or different states or whatever. So just call the number. And I got my phone ready, so my iPhone, so give it a call. And if it doesn't work or something, let us know. And then we'll see if we can fix it up for next time. So we just give, like, we don't see a lot of people, like, allowing people to call them to interact and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that'd be awesome, you know?
More of these questions.
What else? So they want us to see the...
No. You said we're praying for Angelica Hale. Okay. I think this is the last week it's in the theaters.
I think they're talking about the Spider-Verse.
Spidey Sense. We'll have to check it out.
Spidey Sense. You keep calling it Spidey Sense.
Then
thanks for posting videos and going live. I respect what you do, even if I don't watch all the content. It's just cool to see you put yourself out there like this. So with that, you just gotta be comfortable. Like, to be honest though, I did make sure talk to my job about, you know, YouTube and things like that. And then they gave me the rules, like, okay, make sure you don't talk about politics and make sure you don't talk about this and that. So that's one thing you do want to do, especially when you have a day job. You want to talk to your boss.
Especially if you have a job that is more than just, you know, your everyday job.
Right.
Yeah.
Like
career. If you have a career
you got, like, before you even start YouTube, you want to make sure you talk to people and make sure, like, okay, if I do YouTube, what are the rules? Like, what can I and can't I do? Of course, you want to make sure you follow.
And always protect yourself and, you know, talk to a lawyer. Like, even if it, like, honestly, if you're starting out and you don't have a lot of lawyers do free consultations. Just go sit down and talk to them and say, hey, this is what I do. This is what I want to do.
Yep.
Is there anything that is going to stand in the way of that?
Right. Because you want to make sure you protect yourself. Also, I highly recommend, like, any of you guys that want to start a YouTube channel, make sure you look at all the... He did yawn, didn't he? Make sure you look at the YouTube community guidelines to make sure you don't get any, like, copyright strikes, copyright claims. Like, look up the whole meaning behind fair use and copyright. What constitutes as fair use.
And just because you get a bunch of, like, you know, backlash, remember that there's always going to be trolls out there. Don't listen to them because whatever. Yeah, who are they?
You don't get people that, like, come to you and be like, oh, you copied me for whatever. I'm like, I never even watched your channel, or I do a lot of things, like, differently or better. Or you know what I'm saying? Like, you get people that you never even talk to just message you on your Gmail or YouTube, and they just troll whatever.
You're right. Like, you're right there. I can't see the screen totally, but I see haters will hate the 83.
Oh yeah, Zine.
You are totally right. That is in, like, even if you walk outside, haters are gonna hate because even us being an interracial couple, we can walk down the sidewalk and hear, look at this couple coming.
Like, we went to the mall and we've, like, gotten some of those, and that was like, what?
Like, you know, haters will hate. So you just have to have thick skin and know that, you know, where you are in life is where you want to be in life.
Yep.
And, you know, as long as you're okay with that, then it really doesn't matter what anybody else has to say.
Yep, like, a lot of people, they get uncomfortable when they see other people comfortable in their own skin. You know, like, whether it's, you know, furthering your education, you know, getting your degree, getting a better job, you know, whatever, exercising, whatever it is.
And you'll always have the jealous people that have wanted to do what you're doing, but they don't want to take that step.
Exactly.
Or they don't have enough motivation to take that step. I don't know if it's not enough motivation, or they feel like they might fail. But you know what? You have to fail 1,000 times before you can make it anywhere. So if you fail, that's just called life. Like, you get back up and you keep on going. Like, if you could ask us how many times we failed in our lives, like, I'm not even going to tell you that tomorrow we might not fail about something. Like, you just have to know that you just get back up and you just keep on going. What?
I was just reading some of the stuff.
Thanks for posting. Okay, you said it.
Did I skip something?
No, I think you did thanks for
That
posting,
one?
and then that one. No, what does it say? Read it.
It says, let's play a game. I'll write one word in Russian, and you have to guess what the word means. I choose the word privet.
And then down here they said hello. It means
hello.
hello. You gotta give us a chance to.
They were probably asking like anybody or us, or I don't know. But that was pretty funny.
Hey, so we're very long-winded. That if you ask us a question, we're gonna give you a detailed answer.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, like
give us another word.
We're very outspoken, you guys. We're comfortable with ourselves, so that's how we can connect. Like we were friends for a year or two or a couple of years,
Quite
and
a
then
long
we dated,
time.
and then
Yeah,
now
we
got
were
a family.
Yeah, we were friends for
Yeah.
a long time,
Yeah.
and then
I mean, that's the thing though.
before we even started dating
Yeah.
and having a baby.
Because like when you're in a relationship with someone, you want to make sure that you're friends and you can like talk about anything to that person. And
a relationship always takes work.
Yep.
So like even if you're in your relationship and you're like, it gets on my nerves. It takes work. I mean, that's just what it is. And if you're not willing to put in that work, then maybe you shouldn't be dating. I mean, so just remember that it doesn't matter what relationship you're in, and how well you connect. There's always going to be a little bit of
work that needs to be done.
Yeah.
Spiritually, emotionally, socially.
And it might even be with yourself
Yep.
if you don't realize it and you think it's them. So take a really good look at yourself, and you know what I mean. Love yourself. Make sure you're loving yourself, because that's the first thing.
Use the free premium trial and watch everything and can.
So then it really is free.
So alright, so like use it. Wait, how long does it last? Like a month or something, I think. And so then like on that 29th day, cancel it, and then how long do you gotta wait a while before you can like
Redo
do it again?
that?
Or is it like per account? Do you have to like make a new account to do it? Wow, people find ways to go around.
That's funny.
Wow.
Okay.
It sounds like something related to a restroom, so I'm gonna say it's a toilet. That's
No,
what they
it
say.
means
Right,
hello.
but they said they think it's a toilet. That's funny.
That's funny.
It said, yeah, I have a salary job as a graphic designer, so I have to rep my company right. Exactly. So, I mean, like, another thing is that people say, oh, don't do YouTube, but this or that, or you can't do it. And I'll be like, well, everyone has Facebook. Everyone has Instagram. It's the same. It's, social
but I
media.
think what he's trying to say is when you're in a career, no matter what it is, you're the face of that company even
Right.
when you're not on the clock. So even
Correct,
when you're
correct.
not getting paid,
Right.
people are going to say, oh, you're Joe Schmo, owner of Starbucks,
Yeah.
and you just disgraced this person.
Right.
You know what I
Right.
mean? Like, I think that's what he's saying, is even when you're not on the clock, you're still representing that company, so you have to be careful.
Be careful, right. So like if you're doing reaction videos, like make sure you like there's some things that's good to react, like trailers and everything is good, but if you're reacting to like things that will go against
Trump
community guidelines, like there's some things about politics I can't react to, like that's like I try to stay away from politics as much as possible when
even
it comes to
at
social
home,
media. Like,
you know what I mean? Like,
regular jobs.
We
yeah.
watched Trevor Noah, and like we have a good laugh, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's just not a thing that you really want to. I mean, there's people that will be gurus and they'll go about it and they'll have these debates about politics, but it's just something that we choose not to talk about because,
it's that gray area, like with things, like even if something seems like it's okay, like if you just talk about it, then
it could trigger somebody.
Trigger some
like
things,
I've known people that you could say boo about politics and they'll be like, it's the same thing with religion, you know? It's just that, like, you can be a very religious thing and you can believe in God, but just because you meet that person that say is atheist, they may not feel the same way.
Exactly. So you just gotta be careful with that. So, I've been adjusting the volume here and there because I'm make sure I get it right, because sometimes when we talk, it be in the lower green, and I have to like boost it up a little bit. But they're just adjusted on their devices.
Next. After the graphic designer. Haters will be hate. And then it says that preview means hello. I had what?
I had one newest YouTuber think I stole his art for my channel, but it was a problem with YouTube processing the graphic content. So I'm friends with that dude now and watch all his stuff. So it's cool to see that they were able to work it out and become friends.
Yeah.
But they claim that they stole their stuff.
So, I mean, it's hard. Like, so I don't do like all the extra designs that you guys see on here, but I've seen him do it. And I would say that even if you kind of try to match their content, you can't really steal it because there's so much time that people don't understand that goes into YouTube, from rendering it, making new templates, like so much time. So I don't think it's fair to say that anybody steals anything. It may look like yours. Take that as take it as a compliment, because it means that you're doing a good job and that they like what you're doing and they want something similar. Like,
but if let's say they have a patent or something saying no one can make this type of figure or this type of thing,
well, then that would be different. That would be different.
If you have a patent for something, like if it's a regular thing and it doesn't have any legal stuff. A lot of things on here are like your creativity. Yeah. And you know, if you see somebody that's got something that's similar to yours, I would just take it as a compliment, because that means that they like what you're doing. And if people like what you're doing, guess what? You're gonna get more followers. So, but people get upset when someone takes your idea and then they end up getting more back from it than you. Like if someone took your template, your thumbnail type, your whatever, and they end up getting more subscribers, more views.
I see both sides of it, but I mean, with everything in life, you kind of have to look at the bright side of it. And the bright side is that somebody liked your stuff. Yeah. So, I mean, that just means go make something else. You know what I mean? Like, that's in the end of the day, just go do something different.
Right, because they like, the fact that you put in the time to make certain things, they can't take that away from you, your skills that you took, that you got. So I don't even YouTube. I was like, bro, look at my content. Why would I? Pivot on Russian, right? I don't even know. Oh wait, he's explaining to us how that is written in Russia.
Oh really?
So yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. Give us some more knowledge.
Yeah. It said, I like to talk a lot. Sorry. Clearly, we like to talk a lot, too. So, we're right up the same alley, same ballpark. What's this? Mari or Mar K02? What's up? How's it going?
Is that Maury from the Maury Show?
No. Mar K02.
Because, Maury, if that's you, we need you to call that number. We want to talk to you today.
Relationships also have to be mutual. If one person is putting in more work, it says, is it worth it?
Yeah, I mean, that's very true. But you have to understand that everybody has ups and downs, and sometimes you're gonna have to put in that extra work. But it should not be the whole relationship. You're the one putting in all the work, and the other one isn't putting in any work. But just remember that there is gonna be times where that person is gonna be lower or down or not at their best, and that you're gonna have to put in that extra work in order to make it work.
Right, like if I come home from a bad day at work or something, she's there to lift me up. Because there be times I just want to come home and not do anything, and then
I'll be like, listen, we got a baby who needs a diaper change. We got a floor that needs to be vacuumed. No, I'm just kidding.
No, but I mean, I still hold my own weight. That's another thing, is especially you men, make sure you hold your own weight. Like, if you have a kid, make sure you take care of that kid, man. We need to stop it with these, child support things and all that stuff, and deadbeat dads. Like, we need to just step up to the plate. If you have a son, a daughter, whatever, like, take care of them. Be there for your woman. Like, for real. Like, I grew up in Chicago, and left and right, I see a lot of, you know, single moms.
I grew up in Maine,
You
and
know?
it was the same thing. Like, you had a lot of deadbeat dads, and because it was not populated, they could get away, or they'd go to a different state, and then the mom wouldn't know where they were at, so they couldn't chase them down for child support.
Right.
And that, at the end of the day, the only person's life that you're ruining is your child if you choose to live that life.
Exactly.
I mean, it's not even about the mom. You know, co-parenting. You have to be able to co-parent these days. If you're going to be responsible enough to make a child, you have to co-parent.
Exactly.
If you can't stay together for whatever reason it is, just remember, co-parenting.
Yeah, they got classes for everything. If you need to go take those classes, you know, to even learn how to parent, learn how to change a diaper, learn how to, you know, just deal with
Change
things.
a diaper.
You know, well, some people don't know how to change a diaper the
That
right way.
reminds me of when baby was born. My mom was here, and every time that baby's diaper had to be changed at first, he'd be like, "Mom, you want to change the diaper?" And my mom was like,
I was scared to change diapers.
I mean, he was very underweight. He was very tiny when he was born, so I mean, I understand. He was very delicate. He fit in the palms of our hands.
He was extra tiny.
So, you wouldn't know it now. He was passed up as a 2-year-old the other day.
What's up? It's Fire Furious. What's up? We just chilling, answering questions. Also, make sure you guys try to call that number. We trying to, you know, talk to some people on the phone, things like that. It should work internationally. If you guys live in Canada, US, it most definitely should work. So get a number, call. We want to get you guys, you know, we want to hear you guys and, you know, record it. You know,
My French family, if you're in Canada, you better be calling.
It says I actually pay for YouTube Premium because I don't have cable. But I just know there's a free trial right now. Okay, we may have to check that out. It says YouTube has cable now, $50 a month. Shoot. Right. Okay, we ain't paying. I mean, don't get me wrong, we can't afford it, but we've been like living as a family. You find ways to save money. You look at your expenses and you be like, okay, these are the things I gotta have or that I need.
And the way the world is now, you want to save as much as you can save.
Exactly.
So just because you can afford it doesn't mean that you need it. Like a Dodge Charger. Do you think he needed a Dodge Charger?
No.
Do you think he could afford a Dodge Charger?
Yes.
Do you think he got a Dodge Charger?
I got
You want to know why he didn't get a Dodge Charger? It's not a family vehicle, and I want to see the backlash on that. It actually was that, for all you Dodge lovers, I'm sorry, but we were looking for something that was going to last. We were going to get our bang for our buck, and everybody knows that Dodge is a Daimler Chrysler product, and they do not hold up.
Right. Also, another thing, when you go into these dealerships, like, make sure you research the car you get before you go there, because a lot of times the dealer doesn't even know.
Because I know a lot about cars. I know, I'm a woman. I know a lot about cars. But when I know more about the car than the salesperson that's trying to sell me the car,
yeah,
you're not going to sell me no car.
Exactly. For real, that's crazy. Like, a lot of times these salesmen, they just want the commission. They don't care. They're like, oh, I just want this to get off the lot.
We definitely saw that. I mean, he was looking at a car, and it was already on contract to be sold, but they didn't tell us until the people literally, they were in the office, but until they signed the piece of paper, they wouldn't tell us. We're like, why are you even showing us the car that... They were 2 seconds away from buying, and then you know the sales guy we had said, well, how much did it go for? And the guy said, I didn't care, I just wanted the sale. Like, I know sales. I've been in sales before. That's not the right attitude, and that's not good customer service, and that's not going to get you future sales.
Man, what else? So, yeah, man, basically YouTube was showing his channel. Hold on. Oh, wait. It says, despite the fact I don't understand almost a single word, it's still interesting for me to watch live. So, this is the Russian guy. That's pretty cool, yep. I mean, I watch people overseas as well go live and things like that. And
Yeah.
I just use a translator if I
Like,
need
we
to.
react to some of the different countries, too, and, you know, sometimes we have to read the subtitles, but we're still listening to their voice, yeah.
Right.
What?
So, yeah, man, basically, YouTube was showing his channel art on my channel when he came to it. Oh, man. I mean, just know things happen. I mean, the fact that you guys were able to deal with that and be able to be cool.
Yeah, you
like,
overcame it. That's definitely the big thing.
That's a plus, man. So they use Google Translate.
That's good. Don't
So
scroll
it's just
through
showing-
people's.
So ID Official Pro just left. So when the live stream is done, we will make sure it's saved so that way if anyone wants to go back and check it out, we'll have a playlist for all of our live streams so you won't miss them and everything like that. So it's all cool. So don't be the dad that left the corner store.
I live
say
near Chicagoland too.
Yeah, they live near Chicago. So do you live you live in the suburbs or you live like in Chicago, like
Like Southside?
South side? Yeah, South side or the suburbs?
Or do you live in
Glenwood or
Ohio?
Linwood or
Because
something
I
like
saw
that?
you say Chicagoland, so that could be a state or surrounding
or
Chicago.
like Indiana or something like that. Yeah, Chicagoland area, Gary, Indiana, or something.
It
like
was
that.
different. Like, I went, and it was very different. I was from Maine, and until I moved to Virginia, when I moved to Virginia, anybody that's been to Maine, they'll understand. It's a very different world. And then when I went to Chicago, it was a very different world again. And I had what I had when I first came to Virginia, where I wouldn't even get in my car and drive because I was like, oh. And then when we went downtown, I was like, oh my God, these buildings. And I remember we came by the, what is it?
The
Burberry building?
The restaurant.
No, when I was talking to your brother.
The little
What's it called? Burberry? No,
I think so.
what's
It's like
the checkered
the
flags?
Louis
Vuitton.
Louis Vuitton, I think.
Okay, so it was a Louis Vuitton store, and I'm like, again, I'm from Maine, and I say, what do they need 7 floors for? And his brother shoots off every floor, and I'm like, really?
Right.
Like, he's like, you want to go in there sometime? And I was like, there's nothing in there under $700. And then he cracked a joke and said, yeah, you could buy a scarf for $700 in there.
Wow, there's a lot of places in town centers like that. You just gotta spend a whole lot of money just for a cloth.
Yeah. Like when I was pregnant
Just a
and we
cloth.
went to the pregnancy store and we were like, what? $100
Right.
for what?
Nah, we got a baby to raise. It says even if the mom hates you, you gotta love the child. Yeah, most definitely, man. You got to. That's your baby. Said I have a newer Dart. Fiat owns Dodge, so it's basically a foreign car.
You have a what? A Dart?
Dodge Dart.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's a little tiny one. I
Yep.
mean, I'm not gonna lie. I looked at them, but I mean, I'm a Toyota girl. So.
I'm from Northwest Indiana. I still live out here, but I used to live in Hammond, near Gary, in East Chicago, kind of near Chicago. So in Chicago, I went to Simeon High School. I graduated there back in 2009, and then I went to University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign, got my degree in accounting there. So I stayed in Illinois because of the whole scholarship money you get, in-state tuition that you can get, and everything like that. So those of you guys that's trying to go to college, if you can stay in state, it's a lot better for you. But if you
It is much cheaper
yeah,
to live in state and
yep,
go to school in the same state. So for all those kids that want to break loose from their parents and they want to be like, I want to go to another state to go to school, understand that you can get like your whole schooling for a lot less, a lot less. And a lot of states are large, so you could go to the other side of the state. You really don't, you want to experience the away from home experience.
You say you can knit a scarf for what, $15?
Well, I don't know how. I know how to crochet, but I don't know how to knit.
Yeah. Wow.
What's the next question? I used to drive a 2-door, 5-speed Yaris hatchback. Yeah, see? You had a Toyota right there. Little tiny Yaris.
Toyotas are reliable, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like Corolla?
Yeah,
Toyota
yeah.
Corolla?
I had a Toyota 4Runner once, guys, that had way over 350,000 miles on it, and it was still going when I traded it in. And I still got, like, I want to say I still got almost $2,000 for it.
Pretty dope. That's another thing. Making sure you look at the Kelly Blue Book when you're trading in and buying. Make sure you're
and it was older.
Market.
Sorry, it wasn't like it was a newer one, but it was like one of my first vehicles. And yeah, I kind of like. I mean, I always got oil changes and stuff that you need to get on your vehicle, but you know, again, where I like to go off-roading and stuff, so my vehicle got to see a lot of different terrain. And experience different parts of the state.
They said that they're quality. They're good quality.
Oh, yeah. They're definitely a really good quality. I really want a truck.
You really want a truck?
Yeah, I really want a truck.
Like what? From Toyota?
Look at his face. Yeah.
Like Toyota Tundra?
My mom has a Tundra. But she has a farm, too.
Yeah.
So.
Whew. All right, you guys. I know you guys got some more questions. Make sure y'all ask them. Make sure y'all ask those questions.
We're down to the end of our questions?
Yeah, this at the bottom.
Okay, so let's come to this question.
Give us a call. The number's right there. Give us a call. Call us in.
So, someone that has saved your life.
Somebody that saved my life. You. Saved my life. She saved my life.
Oh.
If I have any like emotional breakdowns or whatever.
I mean, we kind of touched bases on that. Like, life, that is life. Everybody has downs, and, you know, you have to be there for one another.
Exactly.
So, someone you look up to.
I look up to my dad, my brothers. But outside the family, outside the family, Barack Obama and Martin Luther King.
So now they know you're an Obama fan.
I mean, I like Obama.
He's an Obama fan.
He's a former president. I mean, I could like a former president.
So
I like Obama.
For me, obviously I look up to my mom and, you know, my brother. Although I think my brother looks up to me more. I hope, since I'm older. I definitely look up to my cousin. She,
They said SpongeBob saved my life. What's going on, Patrick Star? How's it going?
Patrick? You mean Patrick from SpongeBob?
SpongeBob.
That'd be funny.
Funny.
So my cousin, she came to Virginia first, and we grew up in the same town. But she actually has her doctorate in physical therapy, so I definitely look up to her. She's a very good role model. And she's been there for me quite a bit. What about you? Oh, look at that smile.
You smiling for us?
Look at that
He's
smile.
like, there's a lot of lights, camera, action going on.
Okay, what else,
here.
guys? What else? SpongeBob. What's your favorite song?
Ooh. I got a lot of favorite songs. Dang, what is my favorite song? Oh my god. Okay, so I like Drake. One of my favorite Drake songs is "Best I Ever Had." It's like I like some of Drake's older songs.
Oh, so it's not Kiki.
No,
do
it's
you
not
love
no
me?
Kiki. Do you love me? None of that. None of that challenge song crap. Nope. I mean, even though it's a cool, catchy song, but I like that song. I like Evanescence, like "Wake Me Up Inside." I like that song.
That's a good song, yeah.
And I like Godsmack, Standalone. So I heard it on the game called Prince of Persia: Warrior Within. That was the soundtrack for that. So that's what got me to start liking Godsmack. So is it, you know, I like hip hop, R&B, country, you know, rap. You know, all that hardcore stuff, EDM. You know, I like a lot of music. That's why I react to different types of music. You know what I'm saying?
So, we have music is relative to how I'm feeling. I don't think I could pick any one song. That is very true. Like, you relate to different songs for different parts of your lives.
Is that, have we ever thought about vlogging? We thought about it.
I wanted to say that one because I wanted to be like, Maury's in the house. Why haven't you called us?
That's funny. We thought about it. It's just we don't know what we want to vlog about. I mean,
it could be a lot of different things. Like yeah.
Well, like vlogging, like going to Walmart or something.
Well, no, like being a parent. Or there's a lot of things. Being a YouTuber, you could vlog about. Like there could be 1,000 things you could vlog about. Yeah, we'd have to probably pick a topic because I feel like we would be all over the place.
And
if
when we go to
vlog.
Sushi King, eat sushi and stuff like that.
Oh, we love some Sushi King, but we are taking some time away from the mall because I don't know if anybody has watched the news here in Virginia, but the mall that we were at the very next day, there was 4 people in there shooting it up.
Yeah, I'm like, what the heck? Good thing we were not there because that was crazy.
Right in the area that we were because we have somebody, I won't point any fingers, who likes to go to the mall to go to get Firehouse and then leave.
I'm not gonna point, and then clearly gonna point.
All right.
Jack Black is the ultimate YouTuber blogger at the moment. Okay, that's what's
we'll
up.
We'll have to check him out.
Yeah. I think
Black.
Yeah, I think Will Smith be doing some things too. Will Smith be all over the place as well. He be. Well, if you haven't seen the YouTube Rewind, you know that thing received a lot of dislikes. It's like I think it's like the most disliked video on YouTube now. Like,
oh really?
Yeah. Like, it used to be Baby by Justin Bieber or something like that. Yeah. Oh, no. Well, that, and then Rebecca Black, it's Friday. And speaking of Rebecca Black, she was on the last season or the season before that of The 4, and she came back, and she actually sings pretty well. So if you want to check out her channel again, go to Rebecca Black. She has some good songs. It doesn't sound anything about no it's Friday, gotta get down on Friday. It doesn't sound nothing like that.
Last
gaming channel, but he's just hanging out with his kids.
Aww.
What? You talking about this?
No. I think it's Jack Black. That's what his vlogging is about. It's a gaming channel, but he's hanging out with his kids, and that's cool because obviously we would definitely promote our child being part of our lives and what we enjoy.
Showing that we love taking care of our kid and he loves us. He's getting big too. He's long.
Yeah, long. And his feet are huge. Like he has huge flippers, guys. What's the next one? Oh, bleep. Willie just dropped a video on YouTube telling the story of why he didn't do The Matrix. It's hilarious.
You're talking about Will Smith.
Yeah, I think we saw that the other day, didn't we? About why he wasn't in The Matrix. Yeah, right. We did see it. And I was like, really? But then, there was some really good points to why he didn't do it. So
and then he decided he did Men in Black.
Men in Black. Yep. Men in Black. Exactly. So the next question is what's the last movie you saw in the theaters?
The last one we saw was...
What was the last one you saw? Because we didn't see it together.
Oh, I saw the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. The one that came out in January.
And the last one we saw was at Cinema Cafe. But
Aquaman? With your family?
With my mom. Yeah, we took my mom to see Aquaman.
Yeah.
Next movie you hope to see? Well, apparently it's gonna be Spidey Sense.
That's the next one. Yeah.
We're gonna go today.
Spidey Sense.
We're gonna go today after this live to Cinema Cafe, and we're gonna see some Spidey Sense.
He says Spidey Sense. He's talking about Spider-Man into the universe. He's talking about Spidey Sense.
Okay, go. What's the next?
Broly was so sick. Oh yeah, man, that movie was awesome. I had on my Goku shirt. People had the blue hair. People did a bunch of cosplay when they went to go see this movie, so.
And he went the day it came out, so.
Yeah. It came out on a Wednesday.
One of the very first viewings, yeah.
It came out on a Wednesday or Thursday or something like that,
so. Career goals.
So I got my degree in accounting, so I do plan on one day getting my CPA. You know, hopefully that can happen one day. But I gotta still take a tax course in order to qualify to take the test. Like I did all my credit hours. I just need to take a tax course.
And I want to become a doctor one day
Yeah.
when my son's a little bit older.
That'd be cool, man. Like,
I mean, I'm already in school, but that is my long-term goal
Yep.
is to become a doctor.
said the music, there was a dude in a piccolo hat with the ears. Yeah. That's funny, man. That's funny.
Your favorite color?
Blue, definitely.
Mine's green.
That's why the border is blue.
Mine's green.
And the mic foam is
But
blue.
it isn't just like green. Like I like the weird like flavors of green. Like and not lime green. I used to be a big lime green fan, but that's a whole nother story. It's more like your hunter greens or your aqua greenish colors.
He said their favorite color is green. Green.
Green.
So are you talking about like just straight green or like turquoise green? No, just kidding.
I mean, I like the different.
Turquoise.
Yeah,
All shades. I said all shades and tones. Okay.
yeah.
There you go.
The next one is someone that annoys you.
Someone that annoys me? That's the question?
Yes.
I hate fake friends. That's one thing.
Okay, that's how we can answer that
Yeah.
because I was gonna say somebody's name, but it would have been really, really mean.
Nah, I hate fake friends.
But I hate fake friends too.
Yeah.
Like so there was an example of somebody who followed him and you know he helped out along the way and then all of a sudden they just deserted themselves from him and that's
they don't
just
contact me no more. They don't do nothing.
and then the next thing you know they're like no contact. Like it doesn't matter if he tries to contact them. So you know, yeah, don't be a fake friend. Like if you're in my life, then you're in my life, and you're not, then you're not. And I saw a cool quote the other day or today or something, and it said, "A snake will always be a snake."
That's it.
Yeah, it might be a little bit more. Hang on. Let me see. I might have quoted that wrong, but it was
a
about
snake will be a snake. I'm like, dang. Quoted by who? Like, everyone
There's
says
more.
that.
Oh, no matter how many times a snake sheds its skin, it will always be a snake. Remember that before allowing people back into your life.
Wow.
So if you are a fake friend and you leave our lives, you're probably not coming back in.
Right, because you're going to be the same, like, regardless.
Because it doesn't matter how many times your skin shades, you always gonna be the snake you
Right.
once were.
Right, and like you got people that only contact you when they need something like money or help.
Yeah.
Like they don't even see how you're doing, like how you are. They just be like, oh, I need this, I need that, or blah blah blah. Like, you know y'all got some cousins like that, or you know that they only
Or brothers or
so you know what I'm
sisters.
saying, like that. I'm not saying my brothers are like that, but I'm just saying y'all know people in your lives that have been like that or are like that. So you gotta be careful with that. You being fidgety, ain't you? You tired of sitting on my lap? You want to sit on my lap? No, he might.
I dislike untruthfulness. Yes, that is a big thing that we don't like either. Is somebody that isn't truthful.
Right.
And you know, anybody that like knows me knows that I'll call them out on it. So usually
Exactly.
they don't stick around too long.
Yep.
Okay, our next question. I gotta go back to our questions from our fans. Favorite Disney character.
Oh, favorite Disney character. I like Mickey Mouse. I'll say Mickey Mouse. I like Mickey Mouse.
Mine is Stitch.
Really? From Lilo and Stitch?
So I used to have a Boston Terrier. My brother every year for Halloween wanted to dye her fur with Kool-Aid blue so that way she could be Stitch.
Wow, that is funny.
But yeah, I like
is
Stitch.
silly.
We went to Disney. I was a senior in high school and my brother's 5 years younger than I am. And yeah, I'm not much for amusement parks,
I think he wants you.
but I definitely like Stitch. That was like my biggest excitement. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Still with this family. I'm just kidding.
I thought he was gonna say living in Hollywood.
I don't know. I mean, just being more successful, I guess. Just furthering education. Like every day you want to learn. Every day. Oh, the mic is like in his face.
Oh.
Yeah. Let me see. Let me put it down here.
Hey guys, I am way up here. This is my live stream now.
I'm taking over.
So,
5 years. 5 years.
I mean, to be a better person.
Yeah,
you
be
know,
a better person. Just understanding yourself better.
More successful.
Not
than
letting
we are.
things get to you as much.
Yeah.
You know, things like
I mean,
that.
we've
Doing the
kinda
small
said-
things.
With our career, where we want to be, but
Yeah.
I mean, so that's still along the same lines. But yeah. Favorite foods.
My favorite food. So, despite any type of diet, like if you just want to straight up and just eat, I like burgers and fries. But if you can cook them like good home, like at home, I like that a lot. Like
No,
you know,
you
like
can't have
cut
them.
up potatoes that you make at home. Even if you put some Old Bay on it, you know, I like that. I like pizza. I like Hawaiian salad, but I understand that it has a lot of fat. Well, all of those things have a lot of fat in it, so you gotta eat them in portions.
Did you just see what he was doing?
Trying to talk into
Yeah, he
the.
was going.
Hey.
No.
Look at him.
Okay, so my favorite food is lobster and steak.
Lobster and
And I haven't
steak.
had lobster in a long time. If you could fly anywhere right now, where would you go?
Can fly anywhere. Someplace warm.
I'd go to Hawaii.
Bahamas.
I was gonna say Hawaii.
Bahamas.
And the reason why I was gonna say Hawaii is because my dad always wanted to go there and he didn't get to go there.
Hawaii's good.
Last person you texted.
Last person I texted you.
Him.
You.
And let's just say he didn't read it. He ignored it.
See what had happened was.
And then told me he was too busy playing the Switch last night when I know he came to bed and he was on the phone for an hour. And then when he woke up this morning, he was on the phone again for an hour.
Yeah.
It's
sorry.
alright though, because it was just the cute little kid that was on Ellen rapping yesterday. And so
I'll make sure I check it out.
he was
I'm
the miss
sorry.
out.
It's out of Florida, Cali, but if you're talking about somewhere else, I don't know. Florida and Cali is fine.
I drove to Florida when I went to Florida. Both times, actually. I've been twice. So I went when we went to Disney and my dad drove then. And then when I went to Florida, probably 4 years ago, I drove by myself. It was a cool trip.
Say, oh, yo, you said I got a jet. Be easy and keep doing what you do. Okay. We'll
Have
see
fun.
you. We'll make sure we try to be consistent with streaming. Probably do it like every weekend or every other weekend. We'll make sure we post in the community tab. Oh, he's being very fidgety.
Yeah.
You ready to go, baby? I think he's ready to go. I think we gotta feed him and everything like that. So
You being silly now.
yeah. So
You being active.
thanks you guys for joining our live stream. So we will make sure this isn't our last
Wait,
one.
we have another one. I need to travel because weather's been crazy out here. Where are you?
Yeah.
Is it like snowing?
Wait, does he live in Indiana? Oh, he said he used to live in Indiana.
Oh, is that the one that lived in India?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, you guys have gotten a lot of snow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it hasn't snowed here yet this year, which we usually get like one snowstorm, and it's a joke for both of us coming from snow, because Indiana. So yeah, because they literally will get less than an inch, and the entire city will shut down, and we laugh at them because we're like, what? Like, I don't know about me, but there was mornings when I worked at the hospital that I'd have to get up and go, and my road wouldn't even have been touched by a plow truck yet.
Right.
Snow's a lot of snow.
Well, okay, you guys, we see that he's being very fidgety right now, so I know he's ready to go. So we'll make sure, I mean, if we got time tomorrow, we'll make sure we go live tomorrow. But we'll make sure we post in the community tab, you know, when we'll be going live. So appreciate you guys coming out. We'll make sure we do the number thing again. So if you want to test out the number next time, we'll do that. We want to hear some of you guys over the phone, because we know a lot of YouTubers don't do that, and it's pretty cool. It's a little different aspect we got going on. So it's all good, man.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. See you guys next time.
Have a great day. Be safe.